Hey up, it's Theme Park Bazza and
Mrs. Bazza.
And welcome to today's vlog. It's going to be pre-travel day and travel day back home to Orlando, Florida. It is just 24 hours. It's 10 a.m. the day before for our check-in.
Yep.
Our flight is 10 a.m. tomorrow with Virgin Atlantic Premium Economy. We are just back at my mum and dad's and we're going to take them out for brunch. Yeah, we've been here for family. My mum's 90th birthday party. See your mum. The weather's been on and off.
It's been pretty good for this time of year.
Yeah, now today it's beautiful. The weather's getting nicer, but of course we're heading home as well. So we're going to go take parents out, have a final brunch with them, and then join us. We're going to head down because we've got a 10 a.m. flight. We're going to stay at Manchester Airport tonight, which we're on points. I'll talk about that later on. So we're going to take the car back, go to Manchester Airport, check in, take the rental car back, fill it full of petrol, take the rental car back, go back to the airport, twilight check in to Virgin, and then we'll show you where we go to eat, our special place to eat on the last night at Manchester Airport before we fly. Yeah, you know me, very romantic. So stay tuned and join us as we head towards Manchester Airport.
Sun is shining, wind blows through my hair, car is moving fast down the freeway to anywhere. We are going somewhere new tonight. I ain't letting you out of my sight. This might be crazy, I hope it is. Baby, this is what we do. We leave it all up for sale, 'cause we are going somewhere new tonight. I ain't letting you out of my sight. Ooh, freedom is a rare thing, only a few of us can share. Going down this road gives me.
We've just arrived at the Holiday Inn. So step one is check in and put the bags in the room.
Yeah.
And here we are. Oh, we can have separate beds, Max. It's usually a sofa, that, isn't it, with like a table in front of it.
Because we're eating food on the bed then.
Yeah. Well, we're eating this food in the thing, won't we?
Yeah.
And we have a lovely view of the Ibis Hotel next to us, I think. That's the other hotel you can stay at, the Ibis. But at least we are away from the main road. Oh, we've got a mini bar, have we?
Yeah, I don't want to move them in case we get charged for it though.
Oh. Should go ask them.
Can't tip that up.
Let's go and ask.
Yeah.
So I just rang reception. I did book a premium room and we booked it on points that we'll talk about later on. But apparently she said all that stuff in there is included in the premium room.
Oh.
And she says it's all yours to consume.
Right.
And you can either use it or get rid of it.
White wine, red wine, water, and Kit Kats.
And cans.
And cans. Pop.
We were going to give you our top tips how we brought our own juice and our own drinks from Morrison's to save money. But obviously we can have whatever's in here.
Blue raspberry vodka.
Vodka. Ooh, we might be having a good night tonight. 1 drink in the bar and 7 in the room. That's beer.
Okay.
So yeah, we booked a premium room. What it is, and what we've been doing, and you'll see it in our next trip, is a year ago, just before I retired, I signed up for an IHG, which is a Holiday Inn credit card. I did that before I retired because you have to have a certain salary level coming in. So think about that if you're going to retire. I planned ahead. The reason I did that was to get a ton of points that we're going to use on our next trip. We'll talk about when we go to Asia. But here, what we've been doing for the last year is putting all our shopping and everything on IHG. And what that means is the points make prizes and prizes make rooms. And
free wine, obviously.
Obviously, yeah, we never stay. We're not premium people, as you may notice. But we came here we stayed here in November on points. We stayed here last July on points, and this one is on points. Should be about 30,000 points. But again, we just spent 6 months putting everything on this credit card to really rack up the points, because this room is £150 a night. Should be cash. So there's a top tip on here. So what I was going to do next was say we're going to get all our crisps out and all our cans out that we bought from Morrison's and put them in the fridge, because it's so expensive to buy snacks here at the airport. But I guess we might be nicking all their stuff. There's no crisps in there though, is there?
There's crisps on top.
We're sorted. So that's step one. Step two now is you get an hour's free parking here. Is we need to go and take the rental car back and fill it full of petrol before we take it back. So we'll take you on that step two. Right, we're about to head off. Be aware, you do charge for parking here if you're staying at this hotel as well. Obviously, we're not parking here, and you get 1 hour free, but you have to put your telephone number, your registration number in on the kiosk to get you 1 hour free if you're coming in for a drink or something. So we'll now go and get some petrol before we take it back. There's only like one petrol station left. There used to be loads around Manchester. We'll take you there, show you what it is here on Google Maps. It's just south of the airport, and it's quite handy because it's more or less quite close to the car rental village. Yeah, exactly. And then we'll get the bus back from there to here. Yeah. Right, let's go get some petrol. So tell me, fuel gauge, if you saw that, which side would you think the gas tank was on, the petrol tank, left or right? Because I assumed with that it would be on the left side, but actually it's on this side. Because in the US, I think the arrow is at the side where the gas tank is. Anyway. Enterprise is down this one, isn't it? Yeah?
It is.
Or National, no? Enterprise, yes.
National.
Right, we jumped off at Terminal 3 because we're on a bit of a walk, because Twilight check-in isn't open for another half hour, a bit earlier than we normally are today. Yeah. But that bus will take you back to all the terminals. A little note on the car rental I didn't mention before, we booked that 3 times. I booked it on Expedia, and then I kept checking every month and the price kept changing. So I just kept cancelling. Got one I could cancel for free. So I rebooked the car 3 times with the same company on the same dates and saved myself nearly $200. I think the day before, Max, it had gone up by...
Has it gone back up again?
$200, yeah. Well, the top tip is, if you're not happy, complain, because that car was dirty and had some stains on it, didn't it, on the window, and you saw when we were driving it was filthy. We complained last time and they gave us a free upgrade. And we complained again and they said, we'll either give you a discount or a free upgrade. Oh, when we had the tyre blowout on us, they gave us some, I complained because of a tyre puncture, and they gave us some 2 days back or something for the thing, so always complain. Yeah, so we dropped the car off, we're going to walk back through the terminals, it's a beautiful day, and then get back to the hotel ready for our Twilight check-in. Now, to eat tonight, we don't normally eat in a restaurant, do we, Max? It's our last hurrah. So we will take you where we're going now, actually. We'll show you in Terminal 1 arrival, where the Greggs is and the Pret a Manger. We usually get a sandwich and a pasty. But as we're walking past it, and we have a room full of booze and snacks, we might buy them here and go back and have some in the room as well, yeah. So a change of plan. We're not going to eat. We usually drop the bags off, then go eat. But we're going to grab them, take them to the room, and then enjoy the freebies. So usually the evening before our flight, you'll find us on one of these tables, won't you? Having our little snacks. So this is what we found last time, the horsing duck wrap, which are they the same? Or is it just these?
No, they're the same.
Are they? Get one of those each. So the sausage roll never made it back to the hotel, did it, Max?
No, because I like them warm.
Like some warm, so yeah, we're just chilling while Max has a sausage roll, and then we'll walk on back and do our check-in. So once you get past the train station, head into the hub, go right to the buses or turn left and go to the Radisson Bridge over to T2, and it's walking distance to the Holiday Inn from there. There's the Radisson and the little M bar we've been to before. But we're going to go straight on down here, T2, to the building site. Right, let's head into the building site. They've been rebuilding this airport for the last 2 years, and it's the right... Well, it has been a right mess, hasn't it? You know, if you've checked in here, it's just like there's more workers, builders, than there are passengers, I think. And the last time we came, this first section was all walled off, and it was just drills and hammer drills going all the time, wasn't it?
It was.
We're going to go down the elevator to the first elevator to the hotels around here. It looks about the same. To be fair, I think they've come this way a little bit because all that you couldn't see before you walked down a long corridor. Yeah. So I think they're slowly coming this way. But yeah, are lifts still working or are they blocked off now? Oh, they're here. These lifts are going to go down to the hotel. Then we're going to come back up here and head down there to the Virgin desks for check-in. But yeah, this is still, it's a work in progress, a big work in progress. And as you can see down here on the arrivals, it's still pretty much the same. Yeah, this is what I remember from last time, it all being closed off. You only got this one way of getting in. But you're going to head out of here and turn right to head towards the hotels. There are some other food places down there. There's not many though, are there, Max?
Food places?
Yeah.
I don't think there's many.
No, that's why we head over to the other terminal. So all the builders are heading off. And there's the Holiday Inn just over there. And like that, we are back, aren't we? It's 4:10 and we are back at the hotel. It's kind of out of sync to what we normally do because we normally go back for those after. But
it's quiet around there.
It's very quiet, yeah. But the reason one reason we do Virgin, is the early check-in. So they have something called twilight check-in between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. That means you can basically go and check your bags in
the night before,
and it's quiet. So that's what we try and do. So we bring 3 bags with us. We bring the 2 big cases with all our stuff in, and then we bring a small case which has just got our overnight things. And then actually we go and check that in the morning as well, because I have to say security at Manchester is a nightmare. It's the only place in the world. My backpack that was packed and travelled with me every week flying always gets pulled here for whatever reason, because
from all around the world.
Too many cables in it, or you have an iPad and a Kindle. So, or the line was going so slow last time, and they never have people there, do they, to go through it. So what we do is take everything out of all the cables, all the plugs, everything, and put it and check it in. Yeah. And last time was the first time my bag got through security without being pulled, my backpack, because it had nothing in it to be pulled. So yes, I didn't mention as well, because getting that credit card, because we got all the points and everything, it put our tier level up. So guess what? We get a free drink or free breakfast at the hotel. Yeah. So I think we'll have a free drink because there aren't enough drinks tonight.
No, it was free drink or 500 points.
Oh, it was. Yeah, we didn't get breakfast. Yeah, breakfast was a charge. You're correct. Yeah. So yeah, we chose the drinks in the end. Yeah. But we'll have to do that as well before I finish. But let's finalise these suitcases and then get over back to where you just saw us and check these bags in. There we are, 5 minutes, all done and dusted, checked in, boarding passes, all set for tomorrow. Though we will pop back and drop our other bag off tomorrow, or we could just walk straight through departures tomorrow and get on the plane. Yeah, good idea. This is about 5th, 6th time we've used it, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to the hotel, maybe a drinky or 2.
Yes, we've got a few to go through.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? Max is very upset because those bags are only 20 kilograms each.
Less than 20 kilos.
We're going to grab 3 more kilos of chocolate and biscuits in, couldn't we? Each. So to be fair, I did say the bags when I picked them up weighed about the same. And mine was 20 kilos and yours was 19.3. 19.6, so it's 0.4 of a kilo out. So it isn't too bad. Yeah, and that's with everything in there. And we put our big coats in there as well, because it just makes it easier going around the airport tomorrow.
Just hope it's not going to be raining in the morning.
Yeah, you better check the weather map. Yeah.
Too late now.
Well, not far. It's literally a 5-minute walk. We've got free drinks, haven't we? What is your free drink, Max?
What do you think it is?
And what are you having with it?
Hula hoops. The little nibbles.
Little nibbles. Yep. And we may or may not have already been attacking the minibar.
Not saying that.
Oh, and for Martin, who's just messaged me when we were walking down the tunnels, somebody shouted, "Bazzers!" And we said it was Martin's just messaged me on social media. Thank you, Martin. Appreciate you giving us a shout out.
Sorry.
Yes, we're on the conveyor in the direction. So thanks anyway for watching. Appreciate it. And with that, after a couple of drinks, we are back at the room. That voucher is worth about £13 because I bought a round myself, and we had that. So we're going to go to bed now, just have a quiet night, and get ready to, maybe not. So okay, join us in the morning. Well, good morning.
Morning.
We may look a bit bleary-eyed. It's not because of the alcohol, is it?
It is not.
No, this bed was a little bit tough.
It was hard.
Hard bed to sleep in.
And I like firm bed.
Yeah, it was even hard for you, wasn't it? So it's just after 7 a.m. in the morning. We're about to take our overnight bag down and check that in and get through security. We did pay for the fast track, but that's gone up now. It only used to be like £5 each, didn't it? I think it's like £8 each now, or £9 each to go through fast track. and it hasn't been worth it the last few times, has it? But we'll try it again this time. I've taken every single cable out of my bag and put it in the overnight bag, and me a Kindle and everything, to give them no reason to pull my bag again. I think one thing we haven't mentioned, since the last time we filmed a travel vlog, we've done, 4 Virgin flights?
I think so.
Like 3 in premium, 1 in economy delight. Mm-hmm. And let's just say they haven't been stellar. We've when Virgin asked for my feedback, it's been very negative. Not for the crew, they've been wonderful. Not for the food, because the food's been improving, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. But the seats, we're on the A330 again, and every single time we've flown, either the seat or the in-flight entertainment has been broken. I think once on that economy premium, whatever it was, economy delight, we rose 3 times, didn't we, to actually get a screen that would work.
Luckily, it was not a full flight, was it?
Yeah, and because that was it wasn't a full flight, that one. And I think every single time, your seat was broken on the way here. Mm-hmm. It kept reclining on its own. Yep. Mine was broken the same way on the way back last time. It kept reclining on its own. The armrests have been broken a few times on these planes. They really are tired planes. And my normal comment to Virgin is, I know some of you may comment, they are planning to do an upgrade to them, but they're way overdue on the A330s, aren't they? Yeah. They really are getting tired now. But the crew are wonderful as always, and they always look after you. And the only thing is, as well, we found that I know we're mourning a bit, but the in-flight entertainment's not been as good as it. I don't think there was any new movies.
There was a couple.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we didn't really want to watch them on the screen.
Yeah.
I want to watch it on the big screen
first.
Venom
you want to watch something on the big screen. So so we'll watch a few movies on the way back. But come join us. We will go down and check in again, as you saw last night or earlier in the vlog. As the renovations are going on, Virgin are right by departures at the moment. So it's literally just go to the right, drop that bag off, get in the premium line, drop that off, and then get through the fast track. Mm-hmm. And let's see if we get through without my bag being pulled for the second time ever. Ever. It's exciting, isn't it? Exciting. Yeah, stay tuned. Ooh. Well, did my bag get pulled? Yes, of course it did. Did Maxine's bag get pulled?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on today. Like 50% of the bags were getting pulled, but it was weird. It wasn't the normal thing where they went through every pocket with a swab.
Mine did.
Every pocket with a swab, and then checked them. So I think there may be some other security thing going on here. That's okay if that happens. But I think they were like every single bag, wasn't it? And more or less was being pulled and swabbed in every single pocket.
And the poor guy in front of us has gone through again 4 times.
Has it?
Yeah. 4 times he had it scanned. And still couldn't find anything.
Yeah, I think one guy went put through because it didn't scan correctly, which those are the ones that annoy me. When it doesn't scan, when it's a problem with the technology is just not good enough. But yeah, we're going to go and get our breakfast now, Go and get our bacon sandwich. We have about an hour before we board, so we'll go do that. Right, so you walk down from the main hub and turn right, and just down here, there's a seating area. There's a pret-a-manger, and just past Smith's there's this little, I don't know if it's a Mexican place or Brazilian place, or we get our sandwiches, don't we? Bacon, and we usually sit over here on one of these tables. So it's very busy today, isn't it? Really? We are earlier than normal though. We usually fly in the afternoon flight, and it's not this busy. They're all stood up here eating and drinking. This place here. Get our breakfast sandwich from here. Little buns. Breakfast and a coffee. So Mike's got a sausage, I got a bacon, and they're £6 each for these, aren't they? And then 2 teas. I think it came to about, whatever the teas were as well. Breakfast.
Yummy.
It's always a bad sign when I'm looking after a bag and there's an empty seat here. Maxine has found a necklace in Accessorize that she's going to go and get. She's been looking for a bit. So we'll see what she comes back with. Here she comes. Show me what you got then.
Show you what you got?
Yeah, what you got, what you really, really got. Oh, very nice. Very pretty. Was it in sale?
No.
Oh.
I don't think they do sales at the airport.
I think they called the gate because I heard people saying A6, A6. Right. So I think they must have called the gate. Yeah, and for the first time we're going out the air gates, which is to the right. We normally go to the B gates, don't we?
We'll walk a mile.
Walk a mile through the old construction area, but now we're going to the finished area to the right, through the air gates, which aren't as far a walk. And they called the flight about an hour and 15 minutes before we depart, so we'll meander down there.
Jet2.com flight LS1009 travelling.
on, aren't we? 23. Top tip, if you're coming on here, don't get row 21 because there's no window. We learned that the hard way, didn't we? So we always go 20 or 22, 23. How's your seat? Bust again. Yeah, bust again. So here's today's menu. We have pre-ordered, haven't we? We pre-ordered the honey and mustard chicken, I think. And then the obligatory Prosecco. Is it real Prosecco? Is it real champagne?
It's not real champagne.
Max asked if she could have one of the ones you saw for first class,
I wanted
but they
the
said
pink one.
no.
They said no. You can only ask.
Fancy visiting New York? Yeah. Well, the observant viewer will have noticed I've changed seats, and that is because, yet again, well done Virgin, the socket for the audio is broken in that seat, and also in front. The lady has moved in front because her audio is broken and not working either. Can't write this, can you? Max is on her iPad for now, but I'll watch a movie and then swap. Oh, and also the lady who sat across in the middle, her tray table is covered in food, and never cleaned it out. So she's going to have to move to eat to a different tray. Apparently somebody stuffed all food down the tray table. One thing we did notice last trip is we are now getting these vodkas. They've got rid of the bottles to save weight, and these are like an aluminium can. It's a lot lighter for them, I guess, instead of the glass bottles. But yeah, very different. I mean, it still tastes like vodka, but it's a lot lighter. Well, here's the dinner. It's gone. What's yours like, Max? Not keen on it. She had the chicken. Oh, that chicken was quite good, actually. And then there was a little salad, and there's some fruit, and a dessert I can actually eat. Lemon meringue. There's always chocolate on these things. Got lemon meringue, and yeah, it was alright. And then we got another vodka, cheeky vodka, to go with it. Pre-ordered these through the app before we took off. So the chicken was alright. Right, almost the end of the first movie. It's not as bad as they said. And Maxine's been going to get snacks and cup of tea. Keep us going, aren't we? Yeah, we're 3 hours into it, only 6 to go. Our next flight we're going on is going to be like 15 hours, so I'm just trying to get Maxine prepared for a 15-hour flight. Yeah. Might need an upgrade, she says. Yeah, right, that's not going to happen, is it? So it's an hour and 40 minutes before we land, and the food has come. We've both gone for the savoury, haven't we, Max, rather than the sweet high tea. So savoury comes with the quiche and the mini scotch egg and sandwiches. The other one comes with macaroons, I think, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. We don't want too much sweet stuff. So yeah, we'll eat this before we land.
Hello, this is Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer.
Hey, buddy.
If you're a resident, welcome home.
Thank you.
If you're one of our nearly 70 million visitors,
Spend your money.
welcome to the city beautiful. Here, imagination becomes reality in our theme parks and attractions. Authentic experiences are found in our art scenes, sporting events, and small businesses. In Orlando, there's something for everyone.
Right, we're back, aren't we?
We're back.
It is the next morning. We stayed up till the sound of bow bells, didn't we, last night?
Well, Disney fireworks.
Disney fireworks for 8:30, and we slept through till about 5 this morning. Mm-hmm. So it's only about 10 o'clock, and it feels like it's half the day.
I think, yeah, it's only 10:30.
Yeah, but yeah, we are back about a stone heavier each from all the pies and pasties and sausage rolls and chips with every single meal.
I don't get on the scale.
No, we'll give it a couple of weeks before we go on the next trip that we'll talk about at the end of this video. So we'll just show you a bit of our haul that we brought back, and then we will talk about our feelings and feedback on the Virgin flight. I've just filled in the survey that they sent me again. And then we'll tell you a little bit about the next trip that you're going to see soon. But here's the haul. Do you want to walk everybody through and show what we got here, Max?
Yeah, well, we just got some, I managed to get some more duvet covers.
And why do you get duvets from England?
Because they're very cheap over there compared to over here.
I don't do duvets though.
So, I mean, they're not the best ones, but, you know.
Yeah, they take up a lot of room though, don't they?
They're quite heavy as well, so I can only bring like 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Like the time when we had like 4 cases each and I brought 6 or 7 of them back.
And then we got, they made it.
Easter eggs, made it without being broken.
Yeah, if you saw in the video earlier where we did the, I'm trying to think which one we did. It's when we went to Blackpool. We showed them the boxes of these. Mine's the Mars bar one.
Yes.
And yours was the...
Yeah, because mine's the bigger one.
Yeah, but what was it?
That's how I know. Mine's Smarties, I think.
Smarties, yeah. It's ones we can't get, but they're not really egg shaped. They're like flat.
Mine's all right.
Yeah, yours isn't too bad.
Is.
Nothing in it. I think I got always my Mars bar.
Yeah, and there's my Smarties.
I got my Mars bar there. And then we got, of course, crisps.
Lots of crisps.
Lots of crisps. These are the main things we bring back because we can't get the flavours here, and also it's more portion control, isn't it?
Yeah, and we didn't bring quite as much like sweet things back, like chocolate bars.
Yeah, so trying to cut down on sugar, aren't we?
Down.
So ignore all these things here.
This is nothing compared to what we normally bring back.
Yeah, Max was really struggling to get these shrimps and bananas out in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, but last 2 times I got those at the airport on the way back. That was a good deal, though, wasn't it? How much of those curly whirlies? That was only a pound. A pound from...
For 5.
From the pound shop or whatever they were.
And only 98 calories each, so that's why we were allowed.
It makes us feel better. And these big packets of digestives, they were from... They were in Cleveland's B&M's, weren't they, in Cleveland's? Yeah, so they...
Home Goods, I can't remember.
Yeah, they were cheap. A couple of Whispers, Max's favourite, Star Bar, and then crisps. And again, these are hard to get hold of. There's only one place we can get those.
Yeah.
And that was in Cleveland's in...
Poundland, wasn't it?
Poundland, I think Poundland did those, yeah. And of course some hula hoops, and another thing that's pretty rare to get rid of is the Worcestershire sauce. And Maxine fell in love with these last time. I brought some of these back. You like these, didn't they? Really strong,
really good.
Really strong flavours that you don't get over here. And also, it's healthy for us because it's portion control compared with the normal bags of crisps that we get over here, which are, shall we say,
a little bit bigger.
And so you just keep munching on them. We have a few left from our last trip in November. We got three bags of Quavers and 1 fish and chips left. So we're just about done. Then we got your cookies. Oh, is that with your Easter egg?
No, that came...
Oh, we got that at the from the minibar earlier on, didn't we? Yeah.
Not leaving Kit Kat.
Yeah. And then we got cookies, just a few cookies. These are
they're the Aldi.
The Aldi knockoff brands one.
They were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So, from the Maryland ones.
From the Maryland ones.
I like the Maryland ones because they've got hazelnuts in them as well. But
you've only got till September to eat them.
September?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So have a look around here. Oh, look at this, Max.
Oh, yeah, I managed to get some. I thought I'd give it a go, as soon as we have, like, lots of trips into the parks and everything, and my feet ache a lot.
Where did you learn about those, Max?
Some of the vloggers.
Yeah, who was it? Kershaw's? Ollie,
yeah. I think
Kershaw's Adventures. Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah, so I'm going to try it. I'll see how it goes.
And let's look what else we got. Yeah, we got some...
Didn't get any more cream... What do they call them?
Sauces?
For sauces and stuff. This is the only one I got, because I've still got some from November.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's any good. Never had this one before. So yeah, the rest of it is just the Beecham's flu tablets. Because even though we can get them over here, they're very expensive.
And your soap?
And my soap. Yeah, I like my Imperial leather. So it came back with us. Whoa, we were going to use it there, weren't we?
Yeah.
We never did. So, and another little, I like the Dove Originals.
Yeah, and they're expensive over here, aren't they?
They're expensive, and these are like good travel sizes.
Yeah.
Because they're just under the 3 ounces or whatever, I don't know. Yeah. So, nail polish remover pads. Handy to take with you, instead of taking liquid with you. More hairspray, like small ones. Like the silver king ones. And the stewing steak. Got 2 more of them.
Yeah.
And I got one of the chicken in white sauce. So.
Yeah, we've got a lot of questions about, can you take this back, can you take that back? One of the things you can't bring into the US, apart from obviously drugs or narcotics, are fresh meat, cheese or fruit.
Or dairy.
So if it's in a tin, you're good.
Yeah.
Because people are like, how can you take steak and kidney pies back? Because it's in a tin.
Yeah.
It's in a tin, it's good. If it's fresh, then you need to...
You're not allowed to bring seeds in of any kind.
Yes. And don't bring like any sandwiches. If you leave any sandwiches in your bag, or you leave any like fruit or bananas or anything, fresh fruit, bin it before you get off the plane, because they will take that away. And then the final thing is your dad's legacy, Whittaker's, where he used to work.
Yeah, Whittaker's. I like my strawberry creams, even though these are my favourite ones. I managed to buy 2 more. The coffee cream ones, because you can't find coffee creams anywhere anymore. So they're the only ones that I know that still make them. I noticed as well that the price has gone up since November.
Has it?
By a lot.
Yeah.
I've still got one in there, and it was $2.39
and
a pack, and now they're $2.69. So.
Yeah, Maxon's dad used to work at Whittaker's chocolatier, so I used to come home on a Friday night, didn't he, with all the misshapes.
He was chief fudge maker.
And he'd come back with his bags of misshapes from the machines. And we
always got to try the first batches of them, and we used to get to try the first flavours of the new ones.
Remember when he did all those violet ones, whatever those?
Violet cream and... What was it? Lavender cream.
Yeah. And the dog used to go crazy on his boots, lifting all the fudge off his boots, didn't it?
Yeah. So it was fun time.
Fun time.
We had a lot of sweets.
We did. Probably got a sweet tooth now, both of us.
Probably.
Right, so let's talk about Virgin Atlantic and your feedback on that flight, Max.
Oh, God, them planes are getting so old.
Yeah.
And they're just literally falling apart.
Yeah.
The lady next to me across the aisle, she stood up and her very heavy armrest flew off and went down the aisle, didn't it?
She's the one who she had to get up because her tray table was full of food that they hadn't cleaned out.
It was nasty. She showed me it before we went out, and it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Obviously, nobody had even looked in there. So it looked like some kid had been sat there pushing food down it for the whole flight before. So, she says, I don't know whether to keep it open and let them see it. I'm like, keep it open and let them see it. Otherwise, they're not going to see it. And then,
I say, my seat audio phone wouldn't work. Headphone, you managed to plug yours in and kind of hold it at an angle.
Yeah, it just went in and just a certain angle, it was okay.
Yeah, so I mean, those planes, and we've come, it's the 5th time now. The seat was broken, the audio was broken. I've just done a very terse response to the survey. They got 1 out of 5, and I basically said, I ain't flying with you again.
Yeah.
We do have one more flight booked with Virgin. We're going back to the UK before the summer for me dad's birthday, and we'd already booked that last year, which is again with Virgin Premium.
Yeah.
But November we've booked Norse, and we may start going to London. I know we want to go. We'll see how it works out. We want to go direct, but you've only got the choice of Aer Lingus, or which don't do a premium.
No.
You've got to go business or economy, or Virgin to Manchester. And Manchester's airport's just a mess as well, isn't it? With with all the building work going on. We Virgin, I think it's a premium price. The prices have gone up and up and up, and the hard product has gone down and down and down. I mean, the people are still lovely.
Yeah, the staff
are lovely, but how long can the staff make up for a hard product that is way behind what anybody else is offering? And we've never done the business or whatever they call it upper, but I've seen pictures in the upper, and that doesn't much like upper to me.
It's much better.
Yeah, from what the other airlines do. So sorry, Virgin. We don't do the points. I know some of you folks have talked about the points and that going down. We can't do that. We have Delta points that used to transfer to Virgin, and they're worth nothing now. So Norse is half the price. And we spoke to a couple of people who told us who've done Virgin and Norse and say that the premium in Norse is far better than the premium in Virgin that we've booked. So I think our days of flying Virgin, unless we really can't handle going into London and getting up there. But we have more time now on those trips.
Yeah, we do.
Are pretty much done. So thanks for watching our trip back, our flight back to Orlando. You're going to be seeing a few more flights coming up because very soon after this video comes out, we are off on our Asia trip. In fact, it's only 2 weeks for us before we go, so we've got to work out what we're doing. But we are flying Asian Airlines to Tokyo. We're spending about a week in Tokyo.
Yep.
Well, in Japan. We're not actually staying in Tokyo, are we?
Only for a couple of days.
And then we are going to Singapore. Max has never been to Singapore for a week. and then we are flying back, and we'll talk about that in the next vlog. How actually the prices on that is probably cheaper for us to do that than go to England. When you add up the cost of food and the accommodation, we got a deal on the accommodation, we got a deal on the flight, and yes, we are not flying American ever again across the Atlantic. They spoilt that with our last trip to Japan, which was 2 years ago. And we'll also talk about in that vlog, we said we wouldn't go back, but why we are going back, what we think about Japan, what we're going to do differently this time, because we've learned a lot from the last trip, haven't we? It's taken a lot of booking.
Yeah.
A lot of booking to save the money so we can afford to go. But honestly, it's probably cheaper going out there if you consider the rental car, going to England, the flights price going to England. Probably cheaper staying there than it is to go to the UK, even if we're staying with family.
Yeah, well, the price of the flights were the same, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, we'll talk more about that in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our travel day back to Orlando, Florida. We're going to warm up for a couple of weeks, get the washing done, get packed again and get off.
Yeah.
So if you like what we do, please like and subscribe, put your comments below, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Somewhere